Well, I am James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Chet Brickton in this one, and voice actor known probably more so for Obi-Wan Kenobi, Fred Flintstone, Johnny Test, a bunch of other characters. But in this, I'm Chet Brickton, and I'm the studio head. So I head up the studio, and somebody is haunting my studio, and really bad for business. So the kids come in and they try to save the day, as they do always in a Scooby Doo. But the perfect thing about this one, the one that makes this even more special than any other, is it's Lego and Scooby Doo. It's so great. I was so curious to see how they were going to put this together and make it work, and they did a fantastic job with it. It looks great. It's funny. It's always fun with Jim doing a great job writing, Rick doing a fantastic job directing, and we just had a lot of fun in the studio.
Is there something about the Lego films themselves that you love about it in the other ones you've seen?
Yeah, it's wild. I've done so many different Lego things throughout the years, and when they started, we were all just doing like little grunts and groans. We wouldn't actually speak, and Obi-Wan was just, and I was Robin in a Batman and Robin one. And now we're speaking and doing all this wonderful stuff, and I get to be all these great characters in the Lego world. And it's always it's just a step away from reality, from even what we normally do in a cartoon.
Right.
So it's more fun. It's just amped up, and they allow so much more. And then in this world of Scooby Doo already, I mean, it's just over the top fun.
Yeah, I know there's definitely things in Legos that you can't do in other films. Like, I mean, the whole idea of a head coming off. In any other form, that would
or
terrify the
the
kids.
joke about their hands being, and that they can just, do whatever. Like Rick was talking about, they pick up a pen and the pen is this big, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's Lego world. That's all right. So it was just fun stuff. Yeah, it's hyper reality for sure.
Well, yeah, everyone has played with Legos probably at some point in their lives. And then with Scooby Doo, it's been around since the 70s, but yet, even though it's so old, it still appealed to the newer generation. What do you think why, even the newer generation still love this series?
I think, with Scooby and with Lego, they both are kind of time honored. They never die because they are so powerful in their creative mode. Like Lego, you can do anything with. Scooby Doo, it's always a mystery, but we love that stuff, and we got to know who it is. So it's always like, well, it's probably not really a ghost. So who is it? And I think I know who it is, and then I'm always wrong. So I think there's just that power of that, and that's appealing to kids. Kids love mysteries. It's always done in fun. It's not overly scary. I think that's probably the greatest appeal.
I was talking with the director also. Scooby Doo was a series that helped me get over horror movies because I was nightmares.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I still suck at watching horror.
No,
movies.
I can't do them either. No, you and me both.
Now I know there's someone behind the mask or something.
That's right.
Maybe not in the story itself.
I think
no
that's
one's gonna get unmasked after Alien or something, but.
But no, I'm the same way. I'm not a big horror film fan, but I love the Scooby Doo stuff because again, it makes it a little more lighthearted, and again, there is always that it's okay at the end. It was just this guy who would have got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids, But which I've got to do in so many other. I won't say who it is in this one, but in other Scooby Doos, I've been that guy, and that's always fun to play the guy that gets to say the line at the end. But yeah.
Well, it's just an iconic line to be able to
It
say
is,
also.
yeah. And we did one called Mystery Incorporated, and in that one I played a younger character, Rung Latterton, who was the bad guy. We find out at the end. Spoiler alert! Sorry, it's been out for a couple years. And I got to say, and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling peers, because they were all my peers. We were, so it was. I thought that was funny. They had fun with the line.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I guess amongst the characters, is there one that you were able to relate to a little bit more than the others? Because each one kind of has their own very unique personality.
In the world of Scooby Doo?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just talking about that. I love Shaggy. I love this Zoinks. I love this guy that can just eat and never gain weight, and is afraid of everything every time still. So I guess I relate more to that. Yeah.
So I guess it's been a while since the live action version of Scooby Doo.
That's right. That's right.
I guess if it were to become a live action again, is there any interpretation you would love to see of it, or what kind of villain?
Oh,
they should face?
that's cool. Yeah, something. It would probably be great if they had some type of internet ghost. Something in that world where they're being haunted virtually. I think that would be kind of fun.
Life, right?
Yeah. It seems like that'd be good. Something on their phones are getting haunted and stuff too. Yeah.
So I guess going off a tangent on a bit since we are at WonderCon, have you been to WonderCon before?
This is my first time at WonderCon, although I was here on Friday because I'm in a movie called Ratchet Clank. I'm Ratchet in the Ratchet Clank video game series, and it is now going to be a movie, and it's coming out April 29th. And so we were premiering some clips for the first time and doing a first panel ever here at WonderCon. So it was great to do that.
Very nice. So, what was there something maybe you're looking forward to coming here at WonderCon, or?
You know, it's always just getting to see the fans and having them react to what we do. I'm going to be doing a panel later today as well for Batman the Brave and the Bold, where we did a sing-along version, the music of the Music Meister, and I was Green Arrow on that series, and so I'm going to get to sing with the fans, and that's always fun. Being in the world of Star Wars for so many years as I was with the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi, I've found that fans are just, they're so great. They are so appreciative of what we do, and nowhere in the world can a voice actor be more appreciated than at a con, because people actually know who we are. So that's what I love about it.
That makes sense. All right, so last question, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because I know this movie's going to start soon.
Yeah, that's right.
But since you have played Obi-Wan, how have you reacted to fans thinking that Rey is Obi-Wan's daughter, granddaughter, some kind of relation?
I did voices in the film, and actually the original, if you watch the dream sequence in the film when she touches the saber, you can hear Obi-Wan's voice. I was the original voice in that, and then they decided they wanted to put Ewan and Alec Guinness's voices in there. So it took all three of us that have played Obi-Wan to get that Rey, and I didn't put it together until after I made that known to people, that they started saying, oh, so are they connected? I don't know if they're connected. It would be interesting to see, and it would be great if that's the case. What I love about that, what I like about that, is that it connects to the Clone Wars then, because we know that Obi-Wan's only love interest was Satine, and we know that only from the Clone Wars. So it would be great if they did a little tie-in that way, but one never knows.